this is Ajat from the Ajat Travel and Tours. We're just here, just finished a tree planting project, and we're just going to get Ajat to explain how this started.
Well, hello everybody, my name is Ajat, and I'd like to talk about how I get this tree house and why my vision for this tree house is about. I really do like the nature of Borneo, especially over here, where orangutans still roam. To start to build this house, me and my friend Joseph, we were walking, trekking to look for a very good place, which is here, because most of the animals in Borneo are up in the trees, so including the orangutan. So building this tree house means a lot to me, so that I can bring other tourists to feel how it is to be a wild man of Borneo, to be inside here, but a bit of comfort, very basic, and also, of course to be in the surrounding of where the orangutan is. Yeah, that's it. Okay,
and Mark and I became involved in the project after looking for a way to help nature to start with, and then we became aware of the orangutans and their need for help. So we travelled to Borneo last year, 2012, and we were looking for a project to support. We travelled up into Sabah and looked at the Sepalok Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre, and came to Sarawak, and we went to the Semengo Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre, but didn't feel that they really needed our support. And then we decided to go on a wetlands cruise, and by coincidence we met Ajat, and when he mentioned orangutans, our ears pricked up and we started talking.
Yeah. And we found out that he had a tree house, and we could plant trees for the orangutans to eat, to keep them in the area, as Indonesia was burning the trees and the food, and the orangutans were moving over the hills. We would prefer to keep them in the wild than in a cage. So we become involved in planting trees, and we've come back a year later and come to the tree house, where we've just planted 21 fruit trees, which are durians. So let's see how it goes.
So why did we go with durian trees?
Because durian trees, this durian tree, the nature is around these areas also. Now you can get a hybrid one for about 6 years, 5 years, they can have the fruit. But to have the trees planting around this area really support, really support the environment, especially for the animals, not only for the orangutan, but also for other animals such as flying foxes. We have a lot of flying foxes, and around here, this area, the flying foxes, the cycle flies, they flew from Bintulu all the way here, they transit, and then before they go back to Danum Sentarum in Indonesia, that is the route that they take every year, and they start to breed. So with the planting of the trees, not only best we give food for the animals, but also we make like a highway for the animals to move, especially monkeys and squirrels. From tree to tree they traverse, and then this and also nest for small birds, big birds, and also orangutan. And I hope in years to come, this durian that we are planting all grew, and hopefully yes, we have more and more orangutan breeding and living around this area instead of moving out and in search for other food. It's very simple. If there is no food, then we have to move out from our home to look for other food. Same also for every country, if they have a poor country, we have to move out to other nations to earn some money, and whether we make it or not is another matter. So if we can provide something like to us for a start, like a durian tree, to feed the animals. No matter durian, but durian is very nice because it can grow for hundreds of years. The durian that we choose is for hundreds of years. It will become your own personal tree which you provide. You will not see the fruit, or I will not see the fruit, or they will not see the fruit full, but the contributions of these trees will definitely generate a new life, a new hope for the orangutan.
And food, as they leave their home, they've got to find food, and these trees will provide food for them for hundreds of years. So,
yeah, we've planted, over the last 2 days, we've planted 21 trees. How many do you think we need to plant here to...
As much as possible, but we try to find an area. We already find a few areas here. Good trees to plant is mostly close to the water edge, near the creek, and we have seen some palm have been taken down or eaten by the orangutan because there's no food there. So knowing that their presence is there, it's nice that we have that, because orangutan, 97 or almost 98% DNA close to human. They can think where the parents brought them before, or the mother brought them before. They will come to the same place. So this time there is a new landmark for them, which is planted by the Aussies. And yes, it's a good start. It's a very, very good start. And I thank you for your contribution, for your time, and your dedication over here. Thank you.
pleasure.
So the project's Buy a Tree Save Me, and we'll be putting up a website for more information. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.